Got a senior head instructor.
Well, to advanced and intermediate level students, all right. 75 jumping jacks?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
One day I'll get that. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Push-up position.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
First set of 10 push-ups.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Second set.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir.
3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Third set. Last
Yes,
set.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
That's the wheel. On your back for piston kicks.
Yes, sir.
First set of 25. Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
You can screw over this way. And then you can still kick this direction. There you go. Second set.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Oh, rest on your back. And last set.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir.
Has anyone, raise your hand, does anybody lift weights? No?
Hey, sorry I'm late.
No worries. Okay, go ahead, sit up, feet straight out in front. That was 2 or 3?
That's 3.
Oh, 3, okay. Feet straight out in front, reach up.
Sir.
Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir.
4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. Grab your toes, grab your toes. 17, sir.
18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. Bend one leg in
Yes, sir.
and reach up.
Sir.
Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
And switch. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Bottom of the feet together. Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
A seated angle, legs wide apart. Aileen, sit over here. Andy, over here. Right here. Lift yourself up, turn to your right.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Leadership, they're watching. Now, I asked if anyone lifts weights, because resistance is really good for your training, of course. It builds strength and all that good stuff. But essentially, when you lift weights, or if you lift weights with a trainer, or if you just are like myself, you like to learn on your own, it really does give you a much better understanding of body mechanics. And when you take that understanding and then you apply it to your martial arts, it'll change the way you perform your techniques. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Because you'll know how to engage the muscles in a way that is efficient to generate the most strength and power.
Yes, sir.
shift to the other side.
Yes, sir.
And the best way to learn is through experience. So if you decide that you're gonna take the opportunity to start lifting weights or anything like that, so long as you're doing it with correct form and correctly, it will help your training a lot. What I recommend if you're gonna lift weights is not to isolate small muscles, too many small muscles. You can, but not to isolate, which means don't do just curls. Do double arm curls. Don't do just one arm, do both arms, right? Try to move big muscle groups together. If you're gonna do squats, do back squats. Front squats are cool too. They're a little more risky though. Back squats are great. They're not like the horse stance. You're not supposed to be straight, you're supposed to lean forward, right? So that's a good full body one. If you have, deadlift isn't useful unless you plan on competing in deadlift. There's no practical reason for you to ever deadlift. Realistically, and if you ask power lifters, they say the same thing. Back to center.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna talk instead of counting. Right off stretch. Palms up, back straight.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Pause here. Stay here. Good. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Try to keep the back straight. Yeah, so squats. Full body workouts like burpees. It's good. Nice warm up. Doing burpees is a nice warm up. Bench press and rows. Two of my favorite workouts, really good workouts. For getting an understanding of chambering, elbowing back behind you, or elbowing sideways like we do in our form. All the things that open the back, the workouts that open the back and really get you to yank. In addition, it helps your grip strength because you have to hold whatever it is to yank and pull back. So you're focusing on gripping with the four fingers and less with the thumbs, which I don't know why people even put so much pressure on the thumbs. They're not that strong, right? So you have to grab, you have to row. So you get a lot of big muscle workouts with that. When you do your bench press, I told you last time, reach to one side. As I told you last time, it helps with getting a good punch. Most people punch from the shoulder like this. So they crunch their fist up to their shoulder, and then they throw their punch like that. That is very inefficient because that's not, if I make my hand flat and I move my arm backward, my hand came next to my shoulder. Because this is the natural motion of the arm. So that means when I get ready to throw my jab with that knowledge, I'm going to do my ready stance, I'm going to open my fist, shift, right? And now I'm open just like I need to be. Boom. Okay, so it'll help with body mechanics a lot. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
If you do start to lift, once you've gotten to your large muscle groups and your big body motions, come ask me again which moves to isolate for the next step of improvement. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
Yes, sir.
And reach to both sides. Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
One, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir.
Last stretch, feet straight out in front.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Bend one leg back and lean back. And switch.
Yes, sir.
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 Yes, sir.
Stand up.
Yes,
Sit
sir.
down, doing additional stretches. We've made it through almost all of our techniques, so we are going to run through those techniques. We'll do stances once or twice at the end, okay?
Yes, sir.
First things first, our blocks. Let's take a stance.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay, tie.
Tay, tie.
So we're gonna do our swimming crane first, and I want you to reach out, palm out. For those of us that haven't done it before, that's correct. We're gonna turn it out, yank it back. As we're yanking back, the other hand's gonna come out, thumb in, fingers together, turn, here. Reach, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend the knees, don't let the waist turn. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Use the abs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. Pretty simple, that one. It just, you have to be really focused. It's fine motor skills. You have to be really focused on what the hands are doing. Everyone seems to have that, no problem. Now, we're gonna go ahead and move along to descending crane. I want you to turn toward the office. And Mr. Hogan, can you go be in the front of Xanon
Yes, sir.
so that we can follow you from that side? You're gonna lift your right knee, right arm out. Right knee up, right arm out like Mr. Hogan is doing. And you're gonna turn to your left, that's toward the seating. So you're gonna turn to a horse stance. And that's a crane being strike. So we're here in our horse stance, a little bent over, and we're gonna bring the feet together. Take the other arm out, lift the other knee. Turning to our right now, because we're doing the opposites. Crane being strike. Back. And strike. Back. Strike. Back. Strike. Back. Strike. Back. Strike. Please remember to tell me, remind me to tell you how this is used in sparring.
Yes, sir.
Back. 4. And rotate it this way. Yes. Back. 5. Horse stance. And the other hand's like this, Andy. Bring your other hand to your chest like this. Back. 6. Back. Watch Mr. Hogan, Andy. 7. And that's a horse stance. Very good. Who's got the horse stance? Black hat horse stance. Very good. Back. 8. Back. 9. Back. And there you go. 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right. Now our kicks. Descent.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Left foot forward, cat stance. We're gonna do the harder one first. That means we're gonna lift, switch the feet, side kick, and jump back. 2. 3. Good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Push. Now the goal is, remember, try not to move the arms or the fists. Try to keep the hammers glued to the hip bones. Keep them there.
Yes,
In
sir.
addition, pretend someone is squeezing your elbows back behind you. So not like this, right? That's relaxed. So pull them back, chest back. I'm doing all that TV watching, phone using, computer typing, all of that. Yes, ma'am. Of course. 1, 2, 3. And then the higher you can lift your knees, the better. 4, 5, 6, 7, go. And keep the hands never like this. 8, 10, 9, go. Yeah, there you go. Both the feet came off the ground, just like that. 10, go. Yes, sir. That's correct. Andy's got that one. Feet together. Good job. Reach up. Bend forward. Touch your toes. The legs straight. We're not going to count this one out, but it is good to stretch in between your workout. That's how you get more flexible and stay flexible. And come back up.
Yes, sir.
I'll take the stand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Say tay, tie.
Tay, tie.
We're going to go high and low. All right, get some deep breaths in through the belly. Quick breaths out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Good. That was a good break. Now we're going to do our crane sweep. It's a little easier, right? So a little less of the knees up. We'll go in our cat stance. We'll lift. Right? So as we spin, when I lift the foot, I'm going to turn the shoulders. Once I turn the shoulders, I'm going to stomp, catch this right foot, which plants it. This one's coming back with all that added momentum, and then I'm going to go extend. But keep it hooked back. Right? If you do this one correctly, even if they don't fall, their foot will do that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And that's all you want is to get them off balance enough to do whatever else you're going to do to them. Can you have some advice? Okay. So go left, right foot forward. Turn. All right, lift and turn. Sweep. Good. And the hands will stay chambered. All right, back. Left foot forward. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. Back. 5. Keep this leg bent. Just this one. Yeah, there you go. Back. 6. Back. No worries. 7. Back. Pull, you can actually pull the foot to the bottom on this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
8. Yes. Back. 9. Yes. Back. 10. Back. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
I have to come up with that. I have to remember the stretches that I used for some of these. All that twisting and turning of the hips. Anybody know what that's called? I think lateral rotation is out this way, and the opposite of that is inward. So like if you're pigeon toed, your adductors are rotated inward. If you walk like this, which I do, unless I'm thinking about it and focusing, your legs naturally do this, right? Or if you lay down, your legs naturally fall out like that. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So when that's like that, your muscles engage differently than they would otherwise. Does that make sense? So this is why sometimes I encourage body work, right? If you one of those people that like to get the blocks put on and the hammer knocked on, their chiropractic adjustments, which I love. Sports massages are great. They really do it. And I'm telling you this because I told you to lift weights, or I told you to lift weights would be good. Getting those massages and that knowledge would be good as well, because when you have a massage therapist that understands what you do, i.e. Ms. Durkins, who's a martial artist for a long time, when she works on a muscle, she explains to you exactly why that muscle is the way it is. She's like, well, do you drive with your left hand? Okay, well, that makes sense why the shoulder's like this. Well, when you do your side kicks, she's watched a lot of you do your kung fu, she's like, well, when you do your bow stance, I notice you have your toe turned this way when you do it. And that's what's making this, and this. It just makes your training, it takes the training to a different level, and it takes your understanding of your own body to a different level. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Which is mostly what this training is here to do. Your own body. All right, that's it, your stance.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Standing tall.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
That was a long enough breather.
That's it.
Right, Louis?
No.
I love when Master Warren used to say that. I'd be like, okay. The kick that we're going to do now is the crane front kick. So you're gonna put your left foot forward. You're gonna turn the toe out enough to do a cat stance, and then you're gonna do your scoop, right? Your block. So you're gonna block with the back leg, reach back, and then snap with the toes pointing. The kick up here. Yes, and then jump back. Keep it up and jump back. That's correct. So now lift and turn. Lift. Or block, dip, and kick straight. Jump back. And when you jump, make sure the feet leave the ground like they did earlier, Andy. Okay. A little bit forward. But mostly try to do it in place as much as you can. 2. 3. 4. Now on this 5th one, when you scoop in, I want you to pause here for a second. I want you to reach back and relax this leg some, not a lot, enough to yank it up and get a nice smooth kick, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I forgot what number we were on.
5.
5. Reach back. Yeah. Take your time. I'm giving you time, so take your time. 6. 7. 8. Yes. 9. And 10. Yeah. Say us. So we're just looking for a fluid kick. After you block, down. 1. Yes. Yeah, you're right. 2. Here. Snap. Jump. 3. Well, let's go handy. Keep the hands chambered. 4. Make sure you get there and jump. 5. That's really 5. That's good. Oh. 6. You should be 7. Good. Last couple. 8. That's much better. 9. And 10. Good. Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now grab one leg, pull it back. Breathe while you're doing this. Breathe while you're doing that.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you're out of breath, it should be your main goal to catch it. Like, go catch it, go get it. So, big belly. Right, get all of what you can. So, treat your body. As you train, you start to notice a lot of what makes you get old fast are just habits. Right? Literally just habits. So if you have a habit of getting up and moving your body, if you have a habit of stretching, if you have a habit of drinking water, if you have a habit of eating more vegetables than meat. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
I'm a meat eater, so I'm not about to tell you how to eat meat, but eat more vegetables than meat. That means eat more living things than things that are not. All right?
Yes, sir.
It's good for your body. It just is, right? Because you're alive. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Feel like.
Yeah, feel all right. Feel all right. Does it sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Did we do the other side? Did you stretch the other side? If you didn't, you can do it after in a second.
Obviously, we follow the five.
We follow the 5 parts: faith, respect, perseverance, patience, and humility.
Senior Head Instructor.
Vow to advance, intermediate, and beginner level students. Very good job.